This all started this morning in the Roslindale section of Boston with a fatal police shooting of a man they say was under 24-hour terror surveillance.
Then tonight, the FBI arrests a man in Everett, Massachusetts. The night team's Olivia Fecto is live with that part of our coverage. Olivia?
Well, Dan and Patrice, the FBI raided a house in Everett today just outside of Boston. Boston police and Massachusetts State Police arrested a man who they haven't yet identified. They say this is all related to what happened earlier this morning in Boston. Everett police say they helped the FBI take a man into custody Tuesday in connection with a terrorism investigation that led to a shooting death in Boston. 26-year-old Usama Rahim was shot and killed in the Roslindale section of Boston Tuesday morning after terrorism investigators say they approached him to question him.
There was no arrest warrant for him, and there was no intention to arrest him.
Investigators would not say why they wanted to question Rahim, saying only that it was because they had received, quote, terrorism-related information.
The level of alarm brought us to question him today. I don't think anyone expected the reaction we were going to get out of him.
But they say he was under 24-hour surveillance by the Joint Terrorism Task Force.
He was considered to be armed and dangerous for the agents and the officers' safety.
The Boston Police Commissioner says the FBI officers who approached Rahim did not have their guns drawn. They say they shot him after he lunged at them with what police describe as a military-style knife.
And they kept retreating, verbally giving commands to drop the weapon, drop the weapon.
Prosecutors are now investigating whether the officers were justified in using deadly force.
Both the FBI and the Boston police did everything they could possibly do to get this individual to drop his knife, and at some point, unfortunately, we had to take his life.
But Rahim's brother tells a different story. He posted on Facebook that his youngest brother was waiting at the bus stop to go to his job when he was confronted by officers and then shot, all while he was on the phone with their father. Rahim was pronounced dead at the hospital. The Islamic Society of Boston released a statement saying it is working with police to look at surveillance video of the incident. The Council on American Islamic Relations out of Washington, D.C. says it's also monitoring the situation. As for the man arrested in Everett, police tell us he could face federal terrorism charges as soon as tomorrow. Live in the studio, Olivia Fecto, NBC 10 News Night Team.